Hey, hey, Sagittarius, intuitive soul coach here with your November 2022 full moon reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you were new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Sagittarius and take a look at what this game-changing lunar eclipse and full blood moon in the sign of Taurus has in store for you. So just a friendly reminder, Sag, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Sagittarius, we have Virgo on the board, Taurus, and Aries. So you may have these placements in your chart. You may be dealing with others who have these placements in their chart, or you are just embodying the overall energies. We have Taurus here, which that full moon is in Taurus. And we also have the second eclipse happening of a three-part eclipse, where the first one took place back in November of 2020. So if you take a look and see what has transpired over the course of the last 2 years, what has grown. You may be smack dab in the middle of achieving some sort of milestone in your career, in your health, in your relationships. So it's a really powerful moon. Eclipses can be about concealing and revealing anything that you've had maybe hidden. It may be time to bring it out to the surface. If you have been working on an idea, it may be time to launch it or bring it forward. This moon is all about bringing the dreams and realities that you have, or excuse me, the dreams and goals down to reality. It's time to create a physical form, a physical manifestation with that grounding energy of Taurus. The way that Spirit's been showing me this, Sagittarius, is that bull, that Taurian bull that sets their laser focus on that red flag. So I've been asking all signs, what is your red flag? What is it that you would like laser focus on to achieve, to accomplish? What milestone in your life? So it's a perfect time to get proactive and maybe reveal things that you've wanted to manifest in your life. Also, this moon is ruled by Venus, and Venus is all about love for the beautiful things in life, and it can be the material things as well, because Taurus is an earth sign, and it's all about the earthly realm, finances, material gains, prosperity, but it can be about your health and your body. So physical energy showing up here. Now, this Virgo energy says assess the situation. So Sagittarius, there could be a situation that you've been really pondering, you've been really thinking, but now you're figuring out how to bring that down to reality and step into that go energy. So I feel like you're manifesting here quite well, actually. And you have this Taurus energy of be proud of yourself. It's time to pat yourself on the back for all that you've achieved, all that you've accomplished, but yet what you still are working on and working through. Some of you, it could certainly be feelings, because we have this Aries energy of working through feelings. We are in Scorpio season, which can be very deep, very emotional as well. And it's also very spiritual, very mystical. So some of you may be looking into additional spiritual practices at this time. You may be speaking to a therapist, a counselor, a coach, an intuitive healer, a Reiki master, or practitioner as well. This is about working through your feelings and bringing them down to reality. If you've been in a relationship where you've been going back and forth, or you've been in your head about, I feel like you may be making decisions to move forward in your life with or without a certain person. For others of you, if you have an idea that you'd like to build your own business, now is the time to say yes. I really feel a very positive energy, Sagittarius, for a lot of change, but ideas that you have, you're making them concrete. So let's dive into your reading here and take a look at what energy is surrounding you around this full moon. We'll also take a look at what you'll be manifesting as well as releasing, because full moons are about release. They're about healing and letting go of the structures that no longer are relevant for you any longer. Let's take a look and see where your energy is at and what it is that you are letting go of. What do we have here for Sagittarius? The 10 of Cups. And yes, beautiful. You have double 10 energy and a 9. So you are coming really, really close to launching a product, an idea, a new business endeavor, a new income source as well. It could be a raise, a promotion. If this is love or a relationship, I feel like you are healing what you need to within you to move forward effectively. You have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands here. So the 10 of Cups is what you are working on manifesting. Happy family, emotional fulfillment. Some of you, there could be a family vacation. This can be the energy of connecting with family members as well. 10 of Cups can be healing family dynamics. This can be healing ancestral wounding, childhood wounding as well. But the 10 of Cups is feeling worthy after a time of maybe lack of worthiness, or feeling betrayed, or feeling like you've been neglected or left out or withdrawn from family. I do sense that you're either bringing in your soul tribe here in the spiritual world. There could be physical people that are coming down to kind of fill that void for you. This can also be the energy of seeing people you haven't seen in quite some time. This can be you feeling connected to your people, your family. And it doesn't just have to be blood family. It can be the family that we create through friendships, through pets and animals, through our coworkers and the people that we bring into our lives. I do sense here that there could be some sisterly bonds, sisterly energy, sisterly connections as well. There could be female love coming in here with this 10 of Cups. You can see both of these females that are watching their children grow. Some of you may have lost a sister as well, or a sister may have crossed over due to cancer, due to breast cancer. There's something here with the lungs, with the chest, with the heart area as well. Some of you, it could be more of a heartbreak or a feeling of loneliness here. There's someone that's coming in to support you, or you're coming in to support, or vice versa. So I really like this energy because there is love after a time of maybe feeling a little bit disconnected, Sagittarius. There's a healing and a mending of a family dynamic. Next, we have here the 9 of Wands. You are a warrior, and I just heard a survivor. So whether that is, a cancer survivor, whether you've had a near-death experience, or whether you've walked a difficult path, Sagittarius, you are a survivor and you're a warrior. Don't forget that. This 9 of Wands, okay, thank you, Spirit. They're giving me the name Eden or Edith. I feel like it could be maybe a place as well. It could be a name. It could be a grandmother's name. It could be your name. Someone maybe named after an important relative or someone of the family here. I'm just getting like a double name here. So please take it as it resonates. It could be your name is Eden and then there's an Edith, or maybe your name is, I'm just not quite sure, but I feel like there's a double parallel here as well. Some of you may be twins too, or have a twin. Now, 9 of Wands. This is a very important energy. This says you have that final push, that determination, that spiritual strength, courage, and discipline to not give up. You are almost at the end of some sort of completion. First of all, be proud of yourself here with this Taurian moon. Be proud because you've overcome a lot. And I feel like you finally are getting to a place where you're not just pushing your emotions and your feelings aside. You may not be numbing them any longer, or you may finally you're able to let them come up. And that's what that eclipse is about revealing anything that's been concealed, hidden, or put on the back burner. It is time for you to work through emotions so you can feel them, heal them, and move forward in the best possible way you can. Sagittarius, what are you releasing? Some heavy burdens that may have to do with this 10 of Cups, okay? Because we see what you're manifesting here, but we see what you've carried with you. You may carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Some of you have endured a lot. 10 of Wands here, it's really wonderful because you are moving from the 9 of the Wands into the 10 of Wands here. So this says that if you've been feeling a lot of pressure, if you've been taking on a lot, it's time for you to prioritize. Set your eye on that red flag, on that target. It's time to gain laser focus on what it is that you want to achieve or accomplish, because I'm also seeing somewhat of a time ticking. So it's as if you're waiting for time to it's as if time is speeding up for you. It's like in the blink of an eye. It's the time is now. The time is right. For some of you Sagittarians, also you may be celebrating a birthday in the month of November. If you are, happy birthday. But I feel like you're turning a new leaf with your age. This next cycle of your life here, this next year of your life, you're releasing the heavy burdens. Nine of Wands can be a Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It personality as well. So at times you may attract people that need fixing, or perhaps you are attracting people or soul tribes in that can help you overcome some of these heavy burdens as well. Now, you may be a caregiver professionally or personally. You may have had to look after or take care of a family member here. But the Ten of Wands says that you will be releasing some of the burdens, the responsibilities, and instead of feeling physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually exhausted, there is a refreshing, rejuvenating type of energy coming in. And I feel that December is going to gift you some really beautiful things, whether it's people that come in and help, whether it's a new opportunity for you to work smarter, not harder. This could also be mending of something that was quite difficult for you, and now you can release the heavy burdens that you've carried. But this Ten of Wands is powerful, and this is what you're letting go around this full moon. Let's take a dive into your spiritual gifts, your untapped spiritual gifts, and your greatest strengths. Sagittarius, this is one of my favorite parts of the readings because we realize that we have gifts and talents and skills, but we don't always know exactly what our gifts are in this lifetime. And most importantly, we don't know how to access or fully utilize them. So here we're going to take a look at your untapped gifts, things that you can tap into at any time, but you may have not harnessed that energy at 100%. We'll also look at your strengths, and we'll see how you can use your strengths to harness that energy of your gifts and work the two together to create what it is that you want here in your life. Oh, I love this. Okay, wow. You have the Devil energy with the Knight of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. This is one of the most powerful dynamics I've ever seen in the untapped spiritual gifts and greatest strengths section here of a reading. So what this is saying is you've had to overcome a lot. Some of you may have been dealing with a Capricorn. Some of you may have struggled with addictions. Sagittarius, for others of you, this can also be obsessions, fears, manipulations, codependent relationships or dynamics. This can also be materialism or anything that tempts you to not be the best version of yourself. Anything that tempts you or takes away your power or you having control over a situation here. Your untapped spiritual gift in this life is to reclaim your power. Free yourself from situations that have tethered you, that have kept you hold up in a certain way of thinking or a certain way of being, or in certain relationships or careers or health issues. You have been given this life here, or actually I should say you chose this life because you're strong enough to live it. And you see that here with this Nine of Wands. You are a warrior. Some of you could even be, you may have even fought for your beliefs, for your rights. There could have been imbalance, injustice. Some of you may be in the criminal justice field, or you could be come from a military background as well. But the Nine of Wands energy combined with this, you have what it takes to overcome any of this devil energy in your life. And I feel like you've had to overcome a toxic person or many situations, but most importantly, this is your own struggles. This is somebody else or something else that's pulling at your strings, where at times you don't feel like you're you, or you don't feel like you're being the best version of you. But your greatest strengths are to let that power of the pain project and pull you forward. The Three of Swords showing up in reverse as your greatest strength says that you have what it takes to heal, to mend, to forgive, to overcome situations that were disheartening to you. When this Three of Swords shows up, there's a lot of pain here, a lot of loss, a lot of hurt, trauma. Some of you suffered PTSD. Some of you maybe have had life-death experiences, or you were in a family dynamic where you were treated poorly, less than ideal, or you've had trauma trauma left over from an experience or many experiences. But the good news is you know how, or you will in this lifetime, turn that pain into something that can help uplift humanity. Okay, whether you are a humanitarian, I found that a lot of Sagittarians are humanitarians, where you help uplift mankind, and you may gravitate towards a career where not only do you have the freedom to travel and meet many new people along the way and hear their stories, but you have the capability and the ability to help heal on a deep level and have an active, humanitarianism and environmentalism, where you're either helping another person or you're helping the environment. For a lot of you, this is a slow journey, but it's something that is reliable. It's something that's dependable. And you may be questioning, well, how is that so? You have the Knight of Pentacles in the middle. So it may be, 20 years of suffering with this devil energy. It could be 40 years. So I feel like it's a long journey that you've endured here with this Knight of Pentacles, but ultimately you're going to find this place of serenity, of peace, of forgiveness for what has happened in the past. And this is about you dealing with any sort of betrayals, broken hearts. Remember here that rejection is God's protection. If there is rejection in a career, or if you have been rejected by people in the past, or your own family members, you are coming to a place where you're going to build that all up better than you left behind. And I think I also said this for the Scorpio reading, and it's been coming up a lot from Spirit, is the let's see here, say that again, Spirit. The comeback is stronger than the setback. So what that means is you're going to come back, a new version of you based on, the challenges that you have overcome, and you're coming back stronger. And within your own soul, you feel more alive, more vibrant. It's like hearing the stories of, the surfer that ended up, getting her limbs bit off, but she still surfs, or hearing about the soldier who lost their leg, but yet they go on to compete in, Olympics. So it doesn't have to be as deep as that, but I feel like the energy is of the same. It's where you are conquering or overcoming a major life challenge, Sagittarius, and it's making you a stronger version of yourself. So you should definitely be proud of yourself, because this isn't something tiny for you. This is a very powerful moment in your life. Be proud of yourself. All right, let's take a look and get messages from your spiritual team, your guides, your ancestors, your angels, your loved ones, pets, animals. What do we have here for Sagittarius, please? What do we have for Sag? All right, we're pulling here from the Spirit Messages Oracle, and I'm also going to pull a few messages from the Work Your Light Oracle and see what we have here for you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, the first one I see coming up here is protection. So it's almost as if you've had an aura of protection over you. You're still here. You're still in this life here, doing this thing called life. It's because you are meant to be here. You've come here with very, very big life missions and life goals. This reading may not resonate with every single one of you. Some of you may be thinking, well, Melissa, I've had it pretty simple. I haven't been through a lot. But others of you, you certainly have been through a whole cycle of ups and downs and challenges and ins and outs. But remember, if anything, remember that you are strong enough to live it. You are strong enough to heal it and deal with it, Sagittarius. So what do we have here for you? Oh my goodness, you can't make this up. We have gratitude, we have memories, and we also have be proud. You have that showing up twice. Not only should you be proud of yourself, but Spirit is very, very, very proud of you, because sometimes when things get so challenging here on Earth, we want to check out. We want to go home. Now, it doesn't mean that you've had, suicidal thoughts. Some of you certainly, and please do reach out for help if that is you. For others of you, you have at times hit your rock bottom, and I feel like there's a divine protection that has always kind of come to you. It's a clear knowing that you know that you're not alone, even when you walk a solo or independent path here. We have gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving. Be thankful for who and what is in your life. Don't complain about what you don't have. Focus on the gratitude, because then you're going to start to attract the prosperity and abundance that you seek. So gratitude, an attitude of gratitude does bring great blessings, Sagittarius. And I find that with this full moon in the sign of Taurus on November 8th, this is the perfect time as well to take note of the blessings that we have right in front of us, the things that we sometimes take for granted: clean drinking water, a nice bed to sleep in, food in our refrigerator, gas in our gas tank, heat in our home, the sun to shine upon us. Whatever it is for you, be thankful every single day. And if you haven't started a gratitude journal or a ritual of more mindfulness, more gratitude, more blessings, it is a perfect time to do so. Gratitude. Next we have here memories. I do find that November and December can be a very big trigger, especially if you have lost loved ones or if you have been struggling with loneliness. It says your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you, Sagittarius. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. I just heard here, say that again. Okay, someone's a mother, I feel like mother or even father who is crossed over. There could be a birthday. They could be acknowledging your birthday as well, but someone may have crossed over around this time as well. There could be a celebration of life, celebration of birth, life or death. So there could be someone that was born around this time as well, or someone could have crossed over. Please take it as it resonates here. This could also be acknowledging your birthday coming up from a loved one, especially a parent or a mother figure who has crossed over here. So do take a look at those memories. I'm also seeing someone looking at a photo on the wall. There could be photos on the wall of loved ones who crossed over. Specifically, I'm seeing an old black and white photo. It may have some spots on it, whether, I don't know if these are spilled spots or if it could be a little bit damaged is kind of what I'm sensing here. Or maybe there is spots in the picture, whether it's polka dots or spots on a table or please take it as it resonates, or maybe it's in an area that has dots or polka dots. I feel like that's a reminder from your loved ones to bring more playfulness, bring more excitement and more adventure into your life here. So definitely a very direct message that may only resonate with a few of you. So please take it as it does. Lastly, be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. There's that double Taurian energy coming in saying you are definitely patting yourself on the back here, or you should, and Spirit is as well. So what else do we have here from the Work Your Light Oracle? Soul family. What did I say? Calling in your soul tribe, your soul family. It says call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Yes, we're getting the same cards from different decks, different authors, different creators, because there is no such thing as coincidence. Everything is happening and being put into place for your soul to evolve. And some of you have walked a lonely path, whether you were an only child, whether you lost your parents at a young age, or if you've just felt like you've been doing life alone for quite some time. It's time to call in your soul tribe, because I feel them kind of coming into the physical where you're attracting. It's not just spirit that you're talking to or loved ones that have crossed over. I'm actually seeing physical manifestations of loved ones. So some of you could be visiting family again, or attracting a soulmate or a new relative or family member into your life. There could be some sort of move, I heard, where you're closer to family or a family member is closer to you as well. We also have here a pillar of light. Your vibration is rising, Sagittarius. You are the oracle. Yes, you are the oracle. You came here with a purpose to uplift mankind, to be that humanitarian, to help raise the vibes. And in doing so, your vibration is rising as well. This is a very powerful reading. I feel like November and December are going to be very emotional, but yet very deep, inspirational months for you. And you're going to feel protected as well. Call back your power. Oh my goodness. There it is, devil energy. Call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. If you have been struggling with this devil energy, whatever that is for you, again, the devil energy can show up in any shape, size, and form that pulls us off our course. But actually, it's right on time, if that makes sense. It doesn't necessarily pull us off our course. It's here to challenge us for our soul to grow and evolve. Sometimes it takes a lifetime. Sometimes it takes a few months. It doesn't matter here, but this devil energy says it's time to call back your power. You are protected. Cut the cords from whatever that is here. And you can see, look at the bottom. He's hanging on to some cords, some strings, some ties. If this is a person, you may need to cut the cord. If this is a belief, cut the cord. If it's a trauma response or experience, and I know that it's easier said than done. And if you can't do this on your own, then it's vital to call in your soul tribe, your family, professionals, loved ones, therapists, intuitives, counselors, guides, mentors that can help you overcome any of those challenges here that you have faced. So very powerful. Now, Sagittarius, let's see how you've grown. And lastly, action steps that you can take to continue moving forward on your soul's journey. What do we have here for Sagittarius? How have you grown? Oh my gosh, you have double tens, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. You don't see that every day, Sagittarius. You're coming together here. There's a healing. There's a reunion. There is some sort of happy moments, happy times. Now, if you do celebrate the holiday season, there could be plans of, travel, plans of meeting up with family. Something may happen quite quick. You're going to receive a message. If you've been alienated or disconnected from a daughter, from a child, a mother, a sibling, or a friend, I feel like there could be a coming back of energy. Or if you've just felt disconnected from your soul tribe, there's something coming together here that's beautiful for you. In order for you to continue moving forward, 9 of Pentacles, independence versus codependence. That's going to change your world. Some of you were in a codependent dynamic, and I do suggest the book Codependent No More if you like to listen to audiobooks or you're into self-help. Again, it's called Codependent No More. I think Melody Beattie is the name. Don't quote me. I'm not trying to sell anything here. You can listen to it for free on maybe at your local library, audiobooks as well. But the 9 of Pentacles says stay in your lane. Stay within your own self-control here, because you will climb to the top and you will strive. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to be single. Sometimes that's the card of being single, but it means being happy and independent on your own. And if you are in a relationship, you don't need to rely on another person to create happiness within you. And that's something that you've been learning over a lifetime, is that you create your own happiness, Sagittarius. And when you truly realize that from the inside out, that's when destiny intervenes and says, congratulations, you have achieved this soul lesson. Powerful. I have full-on body goosebumps right now, Sagittarius. So your life is about to spin. I do feel that fate and destiny are intervening here to bring about some very powerful changes, but most importantly, connections, networking, family, soul tribe, just a connection of love that's intertwining here. And again, it doesn't have to be blood. It certainly can be, but it's the family that we create here on earth. And I feel like you're going to feel a piece of that love and that connection, and know that you're protected and supported along the way. That is what I have for your full moon reading. I certainly hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And thank you so much, Sagittarius, for letting me tune in. I am sending all of you beautiful souls tons of love and light.